evening viewers and welcome to Artlit Review. Our today's guest is Saira Peter. She is a Pakistani British singer, born in Karachi. She began her singing career in church ceremonies. She did her masters from Karachi University in physical chemistry, and later she moved to London and did her another master from Queen Mary University. She had been singing for in Pakistan and abroad, and she is also director of NJ Arts in London. Before that, she had founded Saira Arts Academy in Karachi, which is still functional. She has been given her voice to various PTV dramas. She has performed in Pakistan and abroad. And welcome to the show, Saira. How are you?
I'm fine, I'm fine.
So tell me about your music journey.
I think I'm still in a journey.
How
I'm still learning new things. Basically I'm a Western classical singer, and I learned my Pakistani classical music as well. So recently I'm working on Sufi opera, which is a new genre of music I have created, and I'm working with the team in London with Paul Knight, who is the composer of Marvi's Tears, which is the story of Shah Abdul Latif Bhattai's Umar Marvi, from Umar Marvi. And we also have a director who's going to direct this opera in London. His name is Johnny Danziger, and the librettist is Zafar Francis.
Great. So tell our viewers something about what inspired you in opera, what inspired you in Western classical music, and how you thought to make a new genre combining these two art forms.
Well, I think music inspired me so much, and it's always, music is so inspiring. And what inspired me in opera is because in opera you sing and you express yourself, your feelings and your emotions, and when you have emotions like you want to cry it out, and you express it on a very high notes. So it has lots of dimensions, it has lots of different kind of dynamics in this music. And of course I also like my Pakistani classical music, so they both are dear to me.
Well, that's good. But the thing is, how do you make a selection process? Like you read some Sufi poetry and then you mix it with the Western classical music, or you basically focus on rhythm and which combines the two?
Well, it depends on the poetry, because right now I'm working on Shah Abdul Latif Bhattai's Umar Marvi, story of Umar Marvi, and it just comes. There's no process. You just go with the flow, and you just listen to different music, and you listen to your old operatic arias and Pakistani classical music, and you listen to it, and then you there's no hard and fast rule, I can't tell you. It's just, it comes naturally.
Right. So tell me something about your musical performances in UK. You have told that you have sung the national anthem for them as well. Just tell me this one and other things you have done.
Yes, sure. Well, thank you for asking this question, because in 2018 I was requested by the British government to record British national anthem for East Sussex for their ceremonies. So as a British Pakistani, it's really a big honor and a privilege for me to sing that.
Okay.
So I just recently recorded God Save the King.
Really? So how is your experience in performing the Sufi and opera fusion in Pakistan? How did people respond to that? What kind of reception you got?
Well, so far I'm getting quite a good response, and whenever people, listen to my concert, because it's always based on a fusion music. I fuse Western classical and our Pakistani classical together, and on the stage, it just happens. So, it's quite interesting that how people now receiving it, and they can see that how I switch from Western classical to our Pakistani classical, because the thing is they both are different genre of music. And once you are trained in one genre, you cannot sing, it's impossible to sing the other genre. So I think it's God gifted that I have this kind of vocal box, or voice box, so that I can swing, like hitting operatic notes and singing that arias and repertoire, and then immediately after that I can go into our Eastern style without changing the quality of sound, so which is, I think, quite a unique quality. So I don't have anything to do with this. It's God gifted.
But you change the beat as well, or just?
Yes, I do change the beat, because in our Eastern classical music, it's either it's based on 4 beats, Tal Keherwa, or Dadra is 3 beats. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But when we do Western classical during singing that song, it can go anywhere. It can be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. It can go half, 1 and a half, 3 by 4. I mean, it can. I mean, you can. It has a vast spectrum of rhythm,
Right.
so you can play around it.
There are some other experiments as well in fusion of Western classical music and Eastern classical music, like Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan has done such experiments. What you do, how is different from them?
I think this Western classical experiment, that's the first time it's happening.
Okay.
It never happened before.
Okay.
Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan Sahab, actually, he was a great singer, and I loved his qawwalis. He did fusion with jazz music, mostly jazz, and
Okay.
our Eastern music. And but he sang in Urdu language, and I can sing in 17 languages. So I'm taking out Pakistani Sufi values around the world in English language, and I can sing in German, Italian, French, Latin, Urdu, Sindhi, Punjabi, Saraiki, Tamil, and Farsi, Arabic. So these I can sing in these languages, and I actually learned how to pronounce the accent of these languages, because it's very important when you sing for Arabs and or Persian people or French people or German people. It's very important to grasp the accent and the emotions behind the languages.
Yeah.
So it's a hard work, and I work hard for 6 to 8 hours a day.
Oh, really?
So yeah.
So it's not only combination of musical styles, but it's a combination of languages as well, in poetic form as well.
Yes, because each and every language has its own intensity of emotions. For example, if you talk about Italian, if I sing in Italian language, then in Italian there's a broad spectrum. There's you have to be very loud. For example, if I sing, so you go loud. But if you sing French is quite floral. It's very mystical. For example, I'm singing song. Let me sing a song for you in French. It's about image, and so it's very soft. So you have to. I mean, each and every language has its own style and its own taste.
Something about our own languages?
Yes, of course.
If
Like
you
I
could
like
sing for us.
Yaad Piya Ki Aaye, Ustad Bade Ghulam Ali Khan Sahab. याद पिया की आए, हाय याद पिया की आए, याद पिया की आए, हाय याद पिया की आए, ये दुख सहा ना जाए, हाय याद पिया की आए, ये दुख सहना जाए, याद पिया की आए.
So beautiful.
Thank you.
Just tell us what's so distinct in two different styles of singing, like Western style and our own subcontinental classical
Sure,
music
there's
style.
a huge difference,
Yeah.
and in Western classical, you are not allowed to sing in portmanteaus. You sing in staccatos, and but in our Eastern classical, you sing in portmanteaus, which is like quite a good embellishment, and it gives the emotions and aesthetic to the sound. For example, I give you an example.
Yeah.
Madam Noorjahan song, Rim Jim Pade Puhar.
Very interesting. Yeah. Very.
So
very
if
fun.
I sing this song in Western classical, it will sound different. I'll sing in our Eastern way, and then I'll sing in
Okay.
classical. Rim Jim Pade Puhar, Tera Mera Nikta Pyar. So the way I just sang Huar, but in Western classical, you're not allowed to sing in portmanteaus. You have to sing in staccato, like Huar. So that's the difference.
So fascinating. I wish I would just keep listening to you instead of asking
Well,
questions.
I'm going to perform right now. So please come and
Yeah, sure, I will.
listen. Sure.
And just for our viewers, I have read a few articles about you, and in which you have stated that you bring harmony between different cultures through this Sufi
Yes.
music.
Yeah.
How is it possible? Isn't it too ambitious? Because the conflicts have many other reasons and roots. So just poetry can do the purpose?
Of course, I think
Okay.
music has this power, and what I consider music is a communication.
Yeah.
It's kind of neutral communication that you can express yourself and your message in a neutral way, and finding common ground. Like today, my theme for this concert is peace, spreading peace. And when you sing out about peace, then people, they listen and they understand. And music has this power. It's just beyond our imagination how much power music could hold. So, and I find, during my concerts, people they listen, and they listen to the poetry, which has conscious meanings. And then people, they come to me and they said, I learned this from from this song, and this is so peaceful, and I felt something in my spirit. So it's this kind of things happen during my concert.
And which Sufi poets have interested you most? I mean, who like?
Well,
you would
so
like
far, Shah Abdul Latif Bhattai, Baba Bulle
most-
Shah.
Okay.
And so right now, because I'm busy with Sufi opera and the story of Umar Marvi, so so day and night we are working on it, because we are going to launch it in London in February. We are going to do our workshop with all the with the live orchestra, because opera is all about live music, live orchestra, and live singing.
So you have a whole team of artists, like actors, like
Yes,
musicians,
we have
singers.
sopranos, we have alto, we have mezzo sopranos, and we have Paul Knight as a composer, and then we have a music director and a stage director, which is Johnny Danziger. He's they are well-known artists in London, and we have librettist Zafar Francis, So we are working on it, and soon this is my dream to bring that opera, Sufi opera here to perform in Pakistan.
That would be great.
So that will be my
So
next.
is your academy doing something about this Sufi opera in Pakistan, in Karachi? Saira
Yes, we are. We have been invited by different venues. Like I just performed in Lahore Gymkhana, and people, they wanted to organize my concert so I can sing Sufi opera, and I'm going to, like PNCA they did, and I'm so grateful to Director General Jamali Sahab, who has organized this remarkable evening, and Federal Minister for National Heritage and Culture, Sair Jamal
He
Shah
himself
Sahab.
is a great singer.
Oh yes, he is. He's a great artist, and that's so interesting that tonight, I mean this evening, I'm going to perform in front of them, and I hope that this concert and my singing will bring peace and to our land, because I think I love my Pakistan, I love Pakistani people, I love Pakistani food. I always miss it whenever I'm in London. So I'm so happy, and thank you PTV for taking this time and asking about my what I'm doing.
And what does NJ Arts do in London?
NJ Arts?
Yeah.
Well, NJ Arts was pioneered by Sir Francis in London. It was in 1998, and the opening ceremony was done by Sir Cliff Richard.
Oh.
So since then we are doing lots of events, culture events and arts events in London, and we invite artists from all over the world to come there and perform. Basically, we are promoting Pakistani culture through NJ Arts.
So you have told about your Umar Mavi projects. What other projects are in your pipeline, and what's your career wish list, if I could ask?
Well, I have lots of projects. I'm working on my recitals right now, which I'm going to do in London, and for an opera singer, recitals are quite a big thing. And then I'm recording some songs with Pakistani music directors. So all these projects are in pipeline. So first I want to get rid of, Sufi opera, because I'm working day and night. I'm concentrating on it.
Would you sing some more songs for our viewers? They would love to hear it from you.
Sure. I would like to sing an aria from a Sufi opera, Marvi's Tears, and it's in English, and it's been composed by Paul Knight. So I hope you like it.
Please let me go, in my name. I beg you, my Baba will die, my village will become Karbala, my house will be full of water, my mother and her friends will reside no house. Yes, for my village woman will not stop until the day of judgment.
So it's full of expression and song and
Yes,
lyrical
because
beauty.
when you sing opera, you have to act as well. So you have to act from, I think, at your cellular level. You have to express your heart out.
Have you heard it in original Sindhi language? Singing
Oh
of
yes,
Umar
I can
Mavi?
sing in Sindhi as well. Like
Yeah. Why not?
This is Shah Abdul Latif Bhitai Kalam, Paricha Nishal Pawar.
Okay. You know Sindhi as well?
Sindhi, yes.
Okay.
Ho Parichan Shal Pawar Dhola, Maru Musa Parichan Shal Pawar. Ho Parichan Shal Pawar Dhola, मारो मूसा परचन शाल पवार हो परचन शाल हो परचन शाल पवार ढोला मारो मूसा परचन शाल पवार हो परचन शाल पवार ढोला मारो मूसा परचन शाल पवार हो परचन शाल हो परचन शाल पवार ढोला परचन शाल हो परचन शाल पवार ढोला परचन शाल हो परचन शाल हो परचन शाल पवार ढोला मारो मूसा परचन शाल पवार हो परचन शाल पवार ढोला मारो मूसा परचन शाल पवार. I think you should stop me, otherwise I'll just go on.
Well, thank you very much for sparing time for us, and wish you good luck for your performance, and we will also listen to your singing and all that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Sometimes his doors seem closed to me. Sometimes his doors seem open wide. Sometimes I think I simply can't go in.
So viewers, we have just watched a very insightful discussion with Saira Peter, but don't go away. We have another segment of music ready for you. This is about THUMRI, and that was sung by Akbar Ali Khan. Please watch.
Good